Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Man, I'm figuring out all kind of new stuff. I have Amazon Prime, like the most of you out there, and you get this free music on your phone, unlimited skips. You can play it in ultra high definition, and I was Bluetoothing it to my sound bar at the house, and I've been stuck for like 2 hours jamming to every tune I can imagine at my desire. And then I want to Bluetooth the phone like I always do, or Apple Play to the car here. And I have Google, free internet, whatever it is, in this car. I mean, it has a Google Assistant, Google Maps, and you don't have to use Siri, you have to use your phone. If I didn't have a phone in this car, I can talk to my infotainment center at Google and ask it anything, not just directions. It's Google. And
sorry, I don't understand.
Anyway, I hooked up Alexa because, oh boy.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
We got a problem here, Houston. I got Series, G's, and A's. I can't say it because it's going to come on. That's funny. So I just hooked it up, and I'm playing, Amazon Music. And my whole infotainment center here has everything I want to know about the song. I can skip. I can get lyrics, everything. And any song. It's really cool. And what I like best about it is now I'm going to do it on my phone. I charge these up. This was something that's a company sent me, actually a couple pair, about a year or so ago. I did a review on these earbuds. These are the, I think they're called Tavo or something. And I got another pair too. But I never usually use them. But now I'm going to use them in the gym because YouTube, you can get any song you want, but the screen has to stay lit up on your phone. And if it goes off or whatever, it's completely, it drains the battery. Anyway, I love this Alexa. I love this girl. And it's like right up there with Google Gemini. And but what are we doing? Let's quit talking about that. Let me tell you about the big surprise I got, because you guys haven't seen me all day. I'm going down, man. I'm feeling slim. I'm looking slim. I'm not there yet, but man, is it? I mean, I can. You think you lost 100 pounds when you can tie your shoe. So I just feel it, and the energy is off the charts. So I've been cleaning in the camper, reorganizing things. I just moved. I've got the scooter in the trunk with the chair, and if I can beat it, I hope I don't disappoint. It's 7:48. Sunset is at 8:15. I got to be there in 20 minutes. I'm going to Bradenton Beach. We're going to do evening chat and sunset, baby, sunset. Optics now. Don't get cheap on us, Baker. Well, I'm not. And I wanted to go to the beach all day. But guess what? About the weather. Let's talk the weather for a second. It's going to be rough Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they say. They never get it right. But they're talking dangerous thunderstorms and rain. One day 80%, the next day 100%. So I think I told you the story. I'll tell you again. It's kind of humorous. I was traveling on my motorcycle 100 years ago, going across country on one of my trips, and I stayed at this one place one night, and the guy had this, it was just like an overhang where you could just be underneath, and I was camping And I asked him, I said, do you mind if I put I had a tent, you know. Do you mind if I put my tent, you know, underneath this this overhang? He goes, why? I said, I don't know. They said there's a chance of rain. I didn't want to, you know, camp in the rain. And this is funny. This is how he said it. Without exaggeration, he goes, is it 70% chance? We don't worry about it if it ain't 70% chance. Ever since then, I say that to people when they say it's going to rain. I'll say, is it 70% chance? We don't worry about it if it ain't 70% chance. And sure enough, if it isn't 70%, it generally doesn't rain. And if it does, there's nothing worth mentioning. So that was really funny. But we got 80% and 100% coming. And then, I don't know whether it was 60% or something like that, about 3 days. And 3 days, I mean, if it said one day 100% or 80%, I'd be freaked out. 3 days, I'm really worried. Look, I'm going to show you guys in just a second. This is what we're heading to. Look. Yeah, see it? Now, when I make the turn up here, you'll see it better. I always want to show you something when there's no view. Yeah, if we can get over there, we'll catch it. Here it is. Take a look. At least you'll see this. If I don't get there. Look at that sun. And it should be pretty tonight because on these real clear nights, you can barely look at it. When there's clouds like that on the horizon, it really makes it really cool. So maybe we're going to hit it really lucky. You might just get lucky. So carnivore. Let's talk carnivore a minute. Oh, that steak today? Perfect. Better than the other one. That steak, I'm not exaggerating. It was the best steak I've ever ate in my life. $13. Big old, well, guess what else I did? You ain't gonna believe it. Some of you are gonna say, what a pig. You are a dog. Those brats, I cooked them all. You know, I had them on the grill before I even cut into the steak. I let the steak rest. And I hear you about the stainless steel wire, what do you call them? I ain't going to use it anymore. I'm going to get a ball of tinfoil. I knew about that too. Bubba said it. And you don't have to buy a brush. But next time I go to Walmart, because Aldi doesn't have Walmart's inventory of other things, I only get my meat there. And my whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream. So the steak was amazing, and I put the brats on, and I went out there and turned them, and I had to keep turning them. That wind today was blowing off the heat. They took a very long time. I put my flags on both windows. I hear a little wind leak to fix that. It's over, but I want to sport Old Glory everywhere I go. I tried to hang them on my awning, and I came back today, one of them blew off. So I'll put them on the car. Anyway, back to the story. The steak is amazing. I got the pork center cut, pork loin, pork chops, center cut, no bone in. I like them with a bone in. I really do. Set out in the refrigerator. That's tomorrow. It's pork tomorrow. Pork. Give the steak a break. I got 2 more to go. Several hamburger patties. Oh, this is what I keep trying to tell you. So I had that steak and I cooked those bratwurst. I cooked them brats and ate them all but one. Did you see how many was in that pack? I mean, I must have ate 4 of them, plus the steak, right after the steak, with mustard. And that's it. Meat, baby, meat. And as some of you say, as I've heard, is that Dr. Ken Berry, eat till you're full, like a lion. They make a kill, they sit there, they gorge themselves, they eat till they're full. And that's what I did. Take a look. I think we're going to make it. She's up there a little bit. We just got to go down here to, what do you call it, Cortez. Shouldn't be any traffic going across the bridge or anything. And the beach is right there. Sorry about all that hand stuff. Ate all those brats, ate the steak. I'm satisfied now. I was pretty full afterwards, but I feel great now. Planet Fitness is 24 hours. After all this videoing and bringing you guys a sunset tonight, I'll head straight over to Planet Fitness, run, walk, and lift again. I did both of those today. I lifted and I ran, but only the first sesh. It wasn't full on, full out, 8,000 steps or anything. And I dropped my goal to 6,000 steps because that's all geezers need. If I get 8 or 10 one day, so be it. But I got my phone to reward me, to buzz me that I achieved my goal. I changed it to 6,000 on the M3 Ultra, the tank. How about that? Got to get one, folks. 150 bucks. So I love this diet. I mean, you can eat a juicy steak like that, and those brats were good. I hope the pork chops tomorrow. The food the meats seem to be very, very good at Aldi. Nothing will kill a carnivore diet quicker than to get tough meat, bad tasting meat with no flavor. But man, if they get any better than they did today, I don't want anything to do with it. That was a good steak. So yeah, I'm all about it, and I just can't wait. I don't want time to go by because I'm getting older, but another week and see what my weight's going to be, but how I'm going to feel. I'm more excited about that than my waistline. And I got to be down like 9 pounds. Wow. Take a look. Here, we'll get you a prelude. A prelude. Oh. So anyway, you'll see all about it. I don't know. It might be a gimmick. But I'm supposed to show how you put it in. And the reason I'm thinking about it is because over here at the beach, sometimes there's a challenge because you can't go any further west. There's, if you're not near a cell phone tower, and they got a lot of damage from Hurricane Milton. So it seemed like it was okay the other day, and everything was uploading pretty good. I have T-Mobile, but I'll come over here and see how many bars the phone gets more. And if it does work, well, then when I travel, with the truck and the camper, and you're going across country, or you're up in God's country in the mountains and Carolinas and stuff, it'll boost the signal. Now, don't be confused, and I have to make a very big disclaimer on that. They even told me, this doesn't create cell phone service. This boost, so you got to have one bar. You got to have something. If it says SOS or no service, you're SOL. All right, we're getting ready to go across the Sarasota Bay at the Cortez Bridge here. Man, that sun is bright. Let me get over there and get out of this car. Oh, we're in time, baby. We're in time. We're going to do it. 10 minutes before sunset. I hope it still shows it, but it was... hiding behind a cloud way above the Gulf. Man, the parking lot down here near the beach is packed. Everybody's jumping on the... Look at them. They're sitting here on the sunset. This is a ritual. Look at everybody. They're trying to crush it. And I'm still in my car. Come on now. Oh, man, I got to plan this earlier. This happened to me once before, and it was really annoying. I was racing to get to Lido Beach, and here I am trying to find a parking spot now. Oh my gosh. Look at that. We just crushed it in here. Well, I was dilly-dallying around trying to get my microphone on. I got out here. It's windy as heck. And so I had to turn the microphone on the inside. See, it went behind the clouds. I had to put the microphone on the inside of my shirt so that I could break the wind. Man, look at all the people for the sunset. There's a bench right over here. They're sitting there. How you doing? on YouTube over there waving. And that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go out and sit. I wanted to bring my chair. I wanted to just, you know, I wanted to do a lot of things. And there's the sun over there. Let me zoom in for you a little bit. It's right now it's 8:08. Sunset's at 8:15, and it feels good out here. There's a nice breeze. Too bad the sun is not just. Of course, it'd be really bright in my eyes if I was looking at it without the clouds. I can't believe the amount of people. It's a very low tide. Walking out here in my tennis shoes. I don't know why. The tide is low, man. Look how far the water actually comes in from out there. Somebody's swimming out there. Oh, yeah. The sun's going to get down. I should go get my chair. But we'll just walk along here and have ourselves a good time. There it is, peeking out a little bit. Yeah, this is a real beachy area here in Bradenton. They had all the restaurants down here were full, all the parking, the valet parking. That yellow building you're looking at right there, that's underground parking. There's all kinds of people just standing in there. Looking at the sunset. Let's get back on it, Baker. We came here to see a sunset. See it peeking there a little bit? It kind of levels off a little bit. Oh yeah. Man, I can ride the e-bike on this. Man, I'm gonna come with the e-bike. This is cool. And there's no rule against it here. There's no lifeguard. It's not a guarded area. And if I can come on a low tide, look at this. I can ride that e-bike on this so good. I'll just drop the tire pressure a little bit. Looking back at the peeps over here. Let's get back on the sunset. It is now 8:10. We got another 5 minutes, but you can see what's going to happen. Maybe what'll happen is when it gets down to the water, it'll throw out these like heavenly rays up above and here that shoot out, and there'll be a real red sky. But what's today, Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow would be, I can't believe the breeze here versus my house. Tomorrow might be the last day to crush it at the beach, and then tomorrow night for a sunset possibly, because like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ugly forecast coming. Let's continue walking, and this is what they do out in California. They'll be riding along the ocean there, any road that runs along the ocean in California, and it gets close to the sunset. Literally, people stop. They pull over, they stop, and they watch it. They look at it, peeked out. It's still not below the water, but people would just sit and watch it. Look at all the people. I'll zoom in for you. Look at them all the way down there. There's an airplane. He's checking it. All right, so the time now is 8:12, 3 minutes. Those red lights down there that are hanging, come on, right there, that's a restaurant. And it is covered up. The cars are solid. That's the area where I made the Memorial Day message the other morning, and the restaurant wasn't open, and I was able to park in there. There was no parking allowed, but I was right there with my truck. Well, the heater is going to be landing in 2 minutes down on that Gulf, and once it hits that Gulf, it's on. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Take a couple of photos there while I'm recording. Yeah, I bet a lot of nights when it's clear, especially like on a weekend or something, a lot of people are out here. Feels amazing compared to the 106-degree heat index we had today. Oh, there it is. It's coming out. Look, it's coming out. It's getting ready to hit the Gulf. Let me zoom in for you. Oh, yeah. There she comes, baby. Oh, it was worth it. Look at that. We saw it on the way over here, above, you know, kind of high up. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Folks, that is nice. Ha ha. Man, let me focus on that. Got the camera on focus. Here we go. Let's zoom in on it. Look at that baby. Look at that bird going by. This is great. We're going to see the whole thing. Ha ha, love it. Come on down, Mr. Sun. You provide us with all that energy and warmth. Too much warmth today. Lighten up on us a little bit. It's like, oh, I'll see you in a few hours. Get your sunblock on. Get ready. Yeah, hurricane season starts June 1st. There's no talking aloud once it touches the water. You got to shut up or you'll miss it. So I'm talking all I can right now. Hard for me to be quiet. But just as soon as that heater hits that water, until she goes down, we'll just enjoy it. Get ready. About 10 seconds. Beautiful sunset. There you go, folks. Another day chalked up on planet Earth, where the sun sets in one place and rises in another. Everybody changes their mood, their direction. They all start heading back to their whatever they want to do. Look at this house right here. These people got it made. People are kicking it up here on this balcony over here. Kids are swimming in the water. Beautiful looking beach house right there, that sun deck up on the top. And this house over here looks pretty cool with those two palm trees. Look at Old Glory over there. Straight out with the palm tree. Let's take a picture of that. Boom. How about right there, this picture? Boom. Love it. Love it. No better place in America than South Florida, especially at this hour of the day in the summer. First day of unofficial summer after the Memorial holiday. And we're approaching the longest day of the year and the dog days of summer, and there should be lots of getting wet out there. Everybody's got their chair. Look, they're walking, they're out of here. Show's over, nothing to see here. It's all over. Look at them, they're getting up over here. All right, that's it, back it up. Next. Well, I enjoyed it. Here's a little net right here. Somebody left. You can dig up some shells like this. I'll leave it right there in case somebody wants it on that blanket. What's this right here? Another little lost and found. Some kid left. He was panning for gold. I've seen these before. Little sand toy. Look at this. Little crab. You make sand fixtures. Okay. Put that in there for some kid. There you go. Find it. Oh, wow, what a life. Yeah, a lot of area to go down there on the e-bike, loaded up on the back of the crusher. Down there is protected beach. You see lifeguards. But filling up my shoes full of sand. This is some soft sand here. You don't want to ride in this, but I was talking about out there on that pack stuff. Hang on a minute. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's pretty good optics right there. I should take a picture. I don't have my Bluetooth on to snap it with my thumb. That's actually a pretty good photo right there. Let me try it again. All right, well, whatever. Ah, man, it's nice. Nice breeze here. Everybody's at these restaurants up and down the road, going back to their vacation hotel rooms or Airbnb houses here. Where am I at? Down here somewhere. Look at this place right here. Isn't that cool? They got a little bench right there to sit on. I'll have to come back out here tomorrow, man. Get the old mask and snorkel and hit the waves before the wind gets on it. I brought the scooter. I took all this time to pack everything up. Of course, it's too dark now. It's going to be dark soon. I don't want to ride in the dark, of course. Come down this little trail here. All the cars are heading out down the main road here. They're coming from, that's Lido Key and Longboat Key that way, and just about a half a mile back is the Cortez Bridge Road that I take to go back to my place in Bradenton there. We're in Bradenton. We've got the CC Rider here, Sport No Glory on both windows. And like I said, I've got I had my chair right in there, and behind it is the scooter. And this is a road that I like to go down. There's a bike lane. You can just go on the sidewalk. All the people are going down Main Street to the little bars and cafes and shops that are still going on. But I'm going to head over to Planet Fitness and crush it.